KRNA's Iowa's Alternative. It's the Shark Show. Theo Vaughn in the house. Theo is got a resume longer than his arm, man. Deal with it. Prime time in no time. Crank texting. Comedy Central Reality Bites back. Dude, good to have you.
Dude, thank you very much, man. Great to be here, actually. And Road Rules. Some people might know me from back in the day. I was a Road Rules Real World Challenge guy. Not that that's really anything to toot your own horn about.
Why not? Toot it.
But yeah, I was on there, man. But they never had a prize I could use on all those games. It was like, can I get like a diploma, you know? But they never had that. It was always just like something absolutely erroneous, you know? But great to be here, man. So great to be here. Windy today.
Oh, I haven't seen Wendy. Is she around here?
No, the climate. It is brisk out.
You get that California accent. It sounded, Jerry, did it sound like you said Wendy?
Windy.
Now you have a little
free blowjobs out there. Free blowjobs. I'm talking about the wind, guys. Okay?
You have familial connections here at Coe College in Cedar Rapids.
Familial, yep. My mother went to Coe College, actually. Last time I was here, a few years back, I stopped over there and bought her a couple of shirts. And just some little things, you know, doodads, they call them out here.
Yeah.
And
tchotchkes.
Yeah, some tchotchkes. So, yeah, my mother met her first husband over there. So, look, ladies, it's a good town to meet your first husband in.
Yeah, get it on.
Apparently, yeah. Divorce him in a couple of years. He'll move to Florida and have a beautiful career. You'll move down to Louisiana and remarry to a much older man and have 4 seedy children.
That's the story of the Vaughns.
That is the story of the Vaughns, and that's what happens when you meet someone through Coe College.
Coe College, known for its Buffalo Bills offspring and the Vaughns.
Buffalo Bill went there?
Well, yeah, Marv Levy and Freddie Jackson.
Oh, I thought you meant the serial killer.
No, that's Buffalo Cody.
Oh.
That's Ruffalo Cody.
Oh, my bad, man. No. Oh, I rode on a plane with Marv Levy once up to Syracuse, so that's full circle right there.
Wow, this is great.
This is good stuff,
Theo
man.
Vaughn on Twitter. He will tweet about football from time to time. Is at Theo Vaughn. Let's talk about Deal With It now. Howie Mandel is the executive producer.
He is.
Howie has been known to be on stage with Mr. Stern and Ms. Heidi Klum, and you had Klum as one of the best of the, with the modeling prank going on. That was one of the best. I liked that one.
Yeah, she was great, man. Heidi actually is hilarious. She's been twice on Deal With It. If you haven't seen Deal With It, it's back on TBS. That's the prank show where we tell one person to do something, and they're with their friend or family member at breakfast or dinner or something, and they have to do it without the other person knowing what's going on. But yeah, Heidi was awesome. Heidi actually behind the scenes, I got there to work a little bit late, and they put you in the makeup chair and put makeup on you, which I don't recommend to any grown men out there. But anyway, I'm sitting there getting this makeup put on, and then I hear Heidi in my ear, right? And she's standing right here to the right of me. So I turn, right? And I had my eyes closed because this lady's putting all this goop on me. I turn, and she had put her chest like right there. She had done this on purpose and like kind of unzipped her shirt down, right? So I basically turned right into her, like nose to nose with her Klums, I guess, you know? And
that's awesome.
And she's just dying and I was like, I just heard Theo in whatever language she says things in. Yeah. And so then I turned and I was like, what? And it was just right into the deal there. And hilarious woman. She's beautiful, but she's like a guy. She's not like she is a beautiful woman.
She's perfect.
She's perfect. She is what you get when you get to heaven. Just a little taste of it down here.
Oh, man.
So it's like, taste. Yeah, it's like God was eating just a heaven sandwich and a crumb rolled down here, down onto the planet, and that's her.
She's got, the accent, the weird laugh going on.
It's all scary.
Your favorite of all of the pranks on Deal With It so far?
My favorite, we have actually, one of my favorites was this guy. He's sitting there with his daughter, and kids these days, they're on their phone. They don't care about their parents, They wouldn't even know their parents passed away unless they read it over a news feed on their Twitter. But so this guy's sitting there with his daughter, and his daughter's just on the phone, and we have the earpiece in the guy, and we tell him, okay, tell your daughter you're leaving the mother. Okay. And the dad doesn't have to do this, but he's like, oh, I'm going to get my little a-hole kid, right? Get her off the phone. He tells the kid, all right, I'm leaving your mother. And the kid like that. And then the girl sets her phones down and she's like really concerned now. Then we're like, okay, we're going to send in who you're leaving the mother for. And we send in this little man, right? So now he has to tell the daughter that not only is he leaving her mother, but he's leaving her for this guy who just comes in.
That's awesome. That's a good setup.
Oh, it was so great, man. It was a perfect day. And the dad enjoyed getting back at his daughter, and everything was good in the end.
Beautiful. Let's have more with Theo Vaughn in just a sec. It's 94.1 KRNA, penguinscomedyclub.com at the corner of 2nd and 2nd in downtown
Let's
CR.
do it. The concept is, so one day I get a random text message from somebody, and they have the wrong number. And it's like, hey, it's Wanda. But instead of just saying you have the wrong number, I was like, hey, girl, what's up? And so she and I texted for 6 months. She thought I was her cousin that lived in Los Angeles. And I actually have a godnephew now named Damari, who's going to be 2 years old later this month. So
Godnephew.
it's kind of like a big time for our family. But I was like, holy smokes, this is awesome. So I just started texting random phone numbers, right? And I would text like 200 numbers and say, hey, it's Allison. And somebody would be like, Allison Kingsman? And I'd be like, yup. And they'd be like, did you get a new phone? I'm like, yup. And then this guy was like, well, I'm going to come over tomorrow night and bring over some wine. I'm like, that sounds great. Won't you bring over some tacos and a couple bags of ice? You know, let's make it a party. So now I realize that just by texting strangers' numbers, I can get strange things to happen out in the world. Fast forward 50,000 phone numbers. I've done everything. I've been in relationships. I've hired people for Civil War reenactments that don't exist. I've done insurance fraud.
Wow.
I've sold sod from battlefields around the globe. Sod from Vietnam. I've done so many. You can't even imagine. It's all on the website, cranktext.com. And we're actually looking to make a TV show out about it right now. So
That is cool.
it's been a blast.
You're talking about your Comedy Central stuff and Prime Time and No Time. Now, Katie Couric has made Yahoo pop on video. You have too.
She has. Yep, I've been there. I was there right before Katie. It was a great time. I had 2.5 years on Yahoo Prime Time and No Time. It was a blast, man. I mean, we would just watch TV every day. Literally watch TV and then find the craziest moments and make a web show about it every single day for 2.5 years. It was awesome, man.
It's kind of a little bit like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
It is. It was just like literally that's what we would do. I mean,
but it wasn't old stuff. It was the
Yeah.
modern TV world, right? That's a good gig.
oh, it wasn't bad, man. I watched Real Housewives of New Jersey. I mean, I've seen it all. I've seen everything out there. Every episode of Honey Boo Boo. I'm so sad that June and Sugar Bear split up.
Oh,
But
cuts you up, doesn't it?
it just hits you where it hurts, man. You know, in the heart, people. Some of you creeps out there.
What kind of show are you going to bring tonight, Theo? Penguins Comedy Club, here in the heart of the city that brought your mother and her first husband together.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to show pictures from my mom's first family photo album. Probably break some of those out. What am I going to do? We'll do just a lot about dating, a lot about what it's like to be a man these days, some light racism sprinkled in. Just something to help you get through the afternoon, man. That's really it. Something to take the edge off.
It's tough being a man these days.
It is. I don't even see what there is to it anymore.
It's tough.
It is not even. There's no value in it. You can't say anything. You can't do anything.
We were really created to be gladiators, and the only way we can do that is live vicariously through NFL football players who are getting in trouble left and right. There's nothing left.
No, man. I mean, and women are like, I want a real man, you know, who could chop down trees and hunt animals. Well, ladies, y'all turned all the trees into national parks and all the animals into endangered species. What do you? The only thing left, honestly, the only thing you can safely kill anymore is your spouse.
That's true.
That's what that's going to be my defense in court. You know, well, Your Honor, y'all turned America into a playground for pansies. You know, so hell, I shot Darlene.
I shot Darlene.
The only thing your wife won't get mad at you taking out of this plane is her, man.
That's a good name for a band. I shot Darlene.
I shot Darlene, man.
We're back in a sec. Theo Vaughn doing Penguins gigs this weekend. We got the best five on the way at 94.1. All right, we're back at 94.1 KRNA. Theo Vaughn in studio. It's the Shark Show. Best five. Number one, best guest ever on Deal With It.
Best guest ever on Deal With It? I would say Joan Rivers, R.I.P. Super cool lady. Way funny, and way sentimental, too. Like, got to spend some time with her, you know, and super cool.
Legend.
A legend.
Number two, the best backstage experience in all of your Hollywood sets.
Best backstage experience? I think I was in Missouri, actually. Ended up making love backstage to some young thing.
Darlene?
I'm pretty sure it was a woman, man. It was dim back there. I will say that.
It was real dim.
It was pretty dim back there.
Was she dim?
I think it was a gal. It could have been a long-haired fella, man. You never know these days. But I'll say this, he smelled nice if it was a fella. That guy wore some just beautiful conditioner on his skin.
He was real supple.
He was, man. It could have been a woman, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope for the best.
We're up to number 3 on the best 5 with Theo Vaughn. Best place in the world.
You're living in it, man, I think.
The Northern Hemisphere or Iowa?
I'd say, I think Iowa's not a bad place at all. Iowa's great. But the U.S. of A., man. I mean, I've been to 40 countries. I don't think there's one that compares. Outside of it, though, I'd go to South Africa if you're going to take someone somewhere, you know? If you're going to go for a beautiful trip, you want to do outdoorsy stuff. Also, if you want to get rid of your spouse, a lot of wooded areas out there, man.
Johannesburg, here we come.
Yeah, I know.
Number 4, the best behaved Hollywood hottie you've ever been around.
Oh,
we talked about Klum. Would she be in that category?
We've elevated her so much,
She's deserving.
Yes.
So who else?
That's a tough one, man. I don't know if there is one. So I'm going to say none.
And the best breakfast meal when Theo Vaughn gets up in California, starts a new day on the beach.
Yeah. I like eggs, sausage patties, not links, dude. If you do a link right in the morning, come on, man. Dude, you got to be a man, dude. Start with the patty. You know what I'm saying? And if you take a couple links to the dome right out of the gate, man, that's a little hectic. But I like breakfast, dude. I'll eat breakfast 40 hours a week, man. I don't even care, dude.
You'll go in late night for breakfast.
Oh, dude, I'll wake up in the middle of the night just to eat breakfast. Dude, just to wake up in the morning, just smell my hands. They still smell like syrup.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
That's beautiful,
Now,
dude.
Patty, she may know Darlene, and the 3 of you can get together later, right?
Hey, that's a grand slam
We
meal
just had
right
our
there.
morning show just had a thing on the I don't know what part of the country it is, but the 2 teachers, hottie teachers with the
That's
16-year-old.
Louisiana.
Okay, there you go.
That was in
That's your
Destrehan,
homeland.
Louisiana, yeah.
What? I mean, so you know this area.
Yeah, I know this area. We had a teacher. We had the old thing where like the male gets busted having sex with a student. But
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these students, it's that 16, 17-year-old range, I think.
Right.
And it's obviously wrong. If it's illegal, you're breaking the law. But I mean, nobody else in America is like, I mean, this dude was telling his buddies like, hey, everything's great. He's like, I don't know. It sounded like they had a relationship. It just got a little awry, That's what it sounds
Awry
like.
tick.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
It did get a right tick,
Yeah.
man.
So what'd you think? That was your first best 5 experience right here in the Rock and Roll Skybox.
It's a best 5, man. I like it, dude. Look, I like this place.
Yeah,
I like
this
what
is
you
good.
guys are doing, man.
It's good. It looks a lot like downtown Peoria, doesn't it? Take a look. Look like Peoria?
I think so. I mean, this is a horrible view, actually.
It's a horrible.
But this side's good. Behind you is great.
Yeah, that's Mount Trashmore back there.
Is that really?
Yeah, well,
it's called Trashmore?
The shade's down. That's where we put all our waste for, 15, 20 years, and now it's capped off. We can ski on it.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
First time I ever went skiing was in Sundown, Iowa.
Yeah, Dubuque.
Yep, over in Dubuque, man.
Boy, you're well-traveled. 40 countries. He's got like 40 shows all going digitally right now. He's Theo Vaughn.
I'm doing okay, man. I'm happy to be here. I'm from Louisiana, so we have something in common. We've both been flooded.
Oh, the flood.
Yeah, but we've had it too, so, we feel you
Yeah, you got an
guys.
F5, what do they call that? Category, it's not, F is tornadoes. When you get up to the level 5 of hurricanes, what's that called?
Oh, I don't know, man. We won, basically.
Telephone call coming
It's my
in.
sister. She's trying to borrow money.
It's just a flood. That was...
The Bible takes over at a certain point, I think. Like, they can categorize these things all they want. At a certain point, you just need to drop into a couple of chapters of the good book, man. You'll figure it out. You got to enjoy the place you live, man. You got to spend money here. You guys are lucky. You guys got good people out here. I mean, I'll trade you 12 ass out in California any day for a couple of the good citizens of Cedar Rapids.
A clean swap.
Oh, dude, in a heartbeat, man. I'll go 2 for 1 on them.
All right. We can't give you 2 for 1, but we can give them to you for free right now. 365-1111 or 337-2222. Callers 9 and 10 going to the show. Penguins Comedy Club, downtown CR.
Get some ladies out there, man. My mother met her first up. Maybe I'll meet my first wife here. That'd be ironic, wouldn't it?
That'd be great.
Dude, we'll get married right here on air.
It'll come right back around full circle. Your mom and you.
That'd be awesome.
Perfect.
That'd
Thanks,
be cool.
Theo.
Yep, you bet. Thank you guys very much.
It's Theo Vaughn on 94.1 KRNA.